Yes, it is. Toughest division in football, the AFC North. Now let's get into another one of these AFC NFC matchups. A pretty good one here as well too. You have a Rams team that's, this Rams team is weird. You don't know what you're getting week in and week out. They're 1-2. They've lost two in a row. But let's keep it real. They lost two in a row to teams that are seen as playoff teams. And they won against a team that was a playoff team last year as well, too. When you look at the Rams schedule, they've actually done pretty well for what all of us expected what was going to happen with the Rams. Because a lot of us felt like the Rams were a team that pretty much had already were getting themselves prepared to jump in this new supposed quarterback draft that we have going on this year and figure out what quarterback that they were going to get. But you know what though, you can't be like that in LA. You just can't, Jeff. It's hard to do that. You can't say we're going to tank, guys. It doesn't work like that in big markets. You have to give an effort to try to win, because if you don't give an effort to try to win, fans aren't going to show up. It's that simple. SoFi is a very expensive stadium, and the Rams don't want to go through the same thing that the Raiders go through, where you have to depend on road fans to sell your stadium out. And, we just don't do that in LA. And pretty much what has to happen is that the Rams have to still be a team that's trying to win games. It doesn't matter about – they don't have time to rebuild. They're not in St. Louis anymore, Jeff. Only small market teams are allowed to rebuild. When you're a big market team, you are only allowed to be great. That's it. And if you're below great, you're worthless. So I feel that the Rams going into this game after playing with a great effort to end the game. Yeah, they lost by 3 last night. A ho-hum, little touchdown. Who cares? But they were still fighting, Jeff. They were still fighting. That's what you got to appreciate about teams when you really don't know what the hell they are. And the Rams, to me, are a much better team than the Colts. Yeah, the Colts got a good little win against the Ravens. But we're going to get into that a little bit we'll get into that more when we talk the Ravens. I don't want to talk about that game specifically because I don't want to take too much away from what the Colts did. But pretty much the Colts made Lamar be somewhat a ball hog. And every time you make him a ball hog, they're going to lose the game. Where he's running, he's doing the passing, he's doing the coaching, he's doing everything for the team. And it never works for the Ravens. And the Colts took full advantage of that. I feel like the Colts are a little bit more confident because they feel like they got the quarterback that can actually push them to victory. But let's keep it real. Minshew didn't do that great. Minshew just got him a bunch of field goals. Anthony Richardson is the quarterback. He's going to get him in the end zone. That's different. And I feel like Anthony Richardson coming back from a concussion, if he does play this week, he's going to be a little gun shy. He's not going to be just running in there and trying to run guys over, Jeff. So I truly do feel that the Rams are on a bounce back mission this week. And I'm taking the Rams with the minus 110. This is a 50-50 spot. So why not? I'm just going to take the Rams because the Rams have the better quarterback. And that it's just that simple. And Aaron Donald is the best player on the field, and he's on their side. So the two advantages go to the Rams. So it's going to be tough for the Rams to really lose this game, in my opinion. I think the Rams win this game by 10 or better. Your thoughts?
Short week. The light bulb went on for me on the Rams in the second half opening game against Seattle. Then, of course, they faced the 49ers. And then yesterday they played a great first half. Here's the problem no one's talking about this morning on social media. 3 trips in the red zone, 3 field goals. You are not going to go into Cincinnati on Monday night and win a football game outright by kicking field goals, and that's what happened. And in the second half, Cincinnati cranked up that defense, and a late score, they were able to get the cover or the push, whatever some people got. A blown call, by the way, in that first quarter. Tutu Atwell did not step out of bounds, by the way. That was a touchdown there But anyways, my opening number was 1. It is still now 1 with a 46.5. A lot of money coming in on the over pops. Is it Richardson? Is it Minshew? I'm going to take the surging Colts here, believe it or not. I'm going to lean Richardson plays now again. How much success will he have with Aaron Donald and company chasing him? Going to have to complete some passes downfield, which surprisingly he has done. It's a coin flip game. Does McVay stop the bleeding? Does he get them to 2-2, or do they fall to 1-3? And then here come the Colts at 3-1 on top of that division. By the way, Colts money line minus 110 pops.
All right, there it is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take another break.